We have a little bit of a change of command announcement today in the Albuquerque Fire Department. We are entering our last couple of months in the administration, and our great fire chief, Chief Downey, has accepted a position in Hillsboro, Oregon, and it sounds like from watching the news they could use some help in Oregon and the Pacific Northwest about now. A really tough time for them out there. But he's going to be leaving us, and so we're going to be putting a new chief. We've made a new selection for the last several months, and we'll make that announcement today with Gil Santistevan. A couple of things, and I'm going to let Rob Perry say a few things here as well. First and foremost, to Chief Downey and his family, thank you. Thank you for your service. You have been a great fire chief. You have done great things in our community. On his watch, we've increased our ranking on our it's I always get it wrong. ISO rating in the city of Albuquerque to the rank of 1, which puts us in the top upper percentile of all fire departments in the country. He's cared deeply about the men and women of the Albuquerque Fire Department. He has led them with integrity and dignity, and he will be missed. And we have a great leadership team here in the city of Albuquerque, but I just wanted to say to Chief Downey, who's been with AFD for over 24 years, we'll miss you. Godspeed, and they're lucky to have you, my friend, so we'll miss you. Thank you so much. You want to say a word, though? No? All right. So with that, your CAO, Rob Perry, and I did a search within AEFD for our chief to finish out our administration, and I am happy to announce Gil Santistevan as your new fire chief, and this is Gil right here. Gil is a 30-year veteran of the Albuquerque Fire Department. He is a longtime Albuquerque resident. He has attended the University of New Mexico, and he has held every rank, or almost every rank. It says every rank, and I don't doubt it, in this department. He knows this department from top to bottom. He was a founding member of New Mexico Task Force 1, the only one in New Mexico, and he was deployed to Oklahoma City in 1995 after the Oklahoma City bombing, and he was also deployed to the Pentagon at 9/11. He's a project manager. He was our project manager for the Fire Academy expansion and the construction of all of our new fire stations. We have a lot of new buildings, Fire Station 2, 7, Rescue 8, now coming up Rescue 4. He was the project lead for the ISO reevaluation that improved Albuquerque's ISO rating from a 3 to a 1, which puts us in the top, what percentage? 2%, 3% of all fire departments in the country. His previous assignment was Assistant Chief for Administrative Services, Logistics, Fleet, Facility Maintenance, Strategic Planning, and Grants Management. So very storied career, very successful career. I feel very confident as a mayor to have him in charge of this fire department as we finish things up. I'm going to have Rob Perry say a couple of words, and then Gil, I would like you to say a few words as well, if you'd do that. And Rob Perry.
Thank you, Mayor. Well, I don't have much to say other than I just want to express and commend the Albuquerque Fire Department. Them and the Albuquerque Police Department are the cornerstones of public safety in our community, and the men and women of those departments for many years have kept us all safe and done great things for the community. And I want to express my appreciation to Chief Downey for his leadership over the years. His management team, some of the folks, Curtis in the back room, done a great job for us, and just all of the folks that work there each and every day. I get really an honor and a privilege to work with them. And most of the folks in the community don't see the work getting done, but they're on the watch 24/7. They really are. And whether it's a swift water rescue or a fire that has to be put out, or an emergency medical services call that it could be one of your family or my family involved, you can count on them. And that speaks a lot. And I know we're in good hands with Chief Santistevan. I asked him, he's such a humble and down-to-earth guy. I asked him yesterday, would you like me to refer to you as chief or acting chief? And he said, well, it really doesn't matter because my grandson still thinks I drive a fire truck. And so it tells you a little bit about how humble he is. And I know we're all in good hands with him. And I appreciate the mayor being very sensitive to these positions, looking across the board for leadership. And we know we found a good one in Gil, and we know we're losing a good one in Dave. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Gil, why don't you give us a few words?
Good morning. For the past 30 years, I've had the distinct honor of working in what is arguably the best fire department in the country. And I am pleased and humbled to even be selected or considered for this assignment. I know that in accepting it, I will stand in the long shadows of some very good fire chiefs and outstanding executive officers. Fire Chief Downey has left a sound direction for the future of the Albuquerque Fire Department, and he leaves behind a legacy of excellence in public service for which we are grateful. As you know, within the next 3 months, there will be a change, an election and a change of administrations. I believe that it is our responsibility to leave a sound, deliberate, and thoughtful transition and change of administration from this to the next, and that will be the focus of my interim tenure. So, as we all believe, our neighbors in the Albuquerque community expect nothing but excellence from their fire department, and we will continue to deliver that because that's what we do, and that's what our community deserves. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.